I got a Life Green misting cooling system 12M, which stands for 12 meters, and I'm going to get it connected here. Now, I wanted to have this connected to a fan. Let's see what's in here. So they gave me some extra misting nozzles. What else is in the box? Okay, there's the instruction manual. Teflon tape, zip ties, and a filter. That's the hosing and the misting devices themselves. And okay, that's some cable hold downs. So that's everything that comes in the box. Now, I just went ahead and connected it to a hose to see what it was like. And so there you can see it's spraying fine mist. Now I want to attach this to my fan. When I stretch this out, yeah, it said it's 12 meters. That's about 38 feet or so. So on here you can see that there is a mister like once every so many feet, but this is pretty long. I actually don't need this much hose for my intentions, but I decided to just go ahead and start wrapping it around in a coil about the same diameter as the fan. So I think this is going to work out for me just fine. Now I need to actually zip tie it to the fan itself. In order to get the zip ties wrapped around, I don't know what you call it, the rungs that go in front of the fan. I always call it the fan guard, but to get the zip ties under the fan guard, I took a zip tie and I made a loop. I stuck it down one end of the guard, and then I took the actual zip tie that I want to attach and I fed it through another space so that it went through the loop, and then I was able to pull it back up. And so that's how I was able to get each one of the zip ties wrapped around the rungs on the fan to attach the misting device. Now, some of these their direction needs to be pointed. I found that I can easily rotate these on the holes. It gives a little bit of resistance, but I tried to generally get them pointed forward and tried to make sure that none of them are blocked by another segment of the hose. So here it is once again running. Here I don't have the fan turned on, but just in sticking my hand in there, yeah, that is making a big difference out here. Now I've just turned it off. You're still going to see some water coming out, and that's just because of water and pressure that is still there within the hose. But here I was just checking it to see if all of them are actually faced in the right direction. I do adjust one there at the bottom. It was facing a little bit upward instead of outward. Otherwise, they generally look good. I see one other that needs to be adjusted, so I'll take care of it in a moment. But turning the fan back on to its lowest setting, and now I've turned the water back on. Now, there's no way that I can really convey to you what a big difference that this makes in the video, but from standing in it and then standing outside of it, I can feel a significant difference in the temperature. So the next time I'm out doing some yard work, I think I'm going to make generous use of this. Went ahead and turned the fan on yet again. This is on the full setting. And so yeah, this actually reaches back pretty far out here. Now, as far as where I got this on Amazon, and they have lots of different options for these things. If you get one of these, it doesn't necessarily have to be put on a fan. I mean, the one that I got, I don't even know if it was intended for a fan, but hey, that's how I used it. They do have some that are pre-cut so that they could go on a fan. As for this one that I have, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and start cutting the hose segments and reattaching the sprayers until I had it at the exact length that I wanted. But I did not feel like putting that work in. I didn't think it was necessary, so I just attached it the way that it is here. If you're interested in one that I specifically got, you can go to this URL, and yes, this is an affiliate link, so if you buy it through here, I will end up earning some amount of money off of it. But for the most part, it looked like there were plenty of these, so you can shop around and find your own. So no regrets on these. I might get one more.